Tyler told me at the break that he's receiving a barrage of text messages from one of our teammates.
I'm getting cussed out by Cap right now.
By who?
By Cap.
Why?
Over me asking questions about Derrick Rose.
What was wrong with your question?
He goes, Hall of Fame, have you lost your effing mind? I'm not sure they should retire his number. Jesus Christ, the fawning over this guy is unbelievable. He was an MVP.
He's going to have to apologize to him again.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's getting his number retired, Cap. He's getting his number retired. I mean.
Didn't he have to apologize once before, like you said?
Because he said that he won't play because of a mosquito bite.
Yeah.
And then he goes, you guys are going to have 400 numbers retired. Joakim Noah, get the blank out of here.
Well, I said
no I asked a question.
Yeah,
I presented a question.
Someone else, Tyler, it's funny because one of my guys that I tweet with on Twitter, who's a big Bulls fan, had a different take, the exact opposite take than you. He said, what did he say? None of these things are up for debate. They all go in. The Heat retired Udonis Haslam's number. If you're memorable in the NBA, your number is retired, and you go into the Ring of Honor. I don't make the rules.
Yeah, it's probably right.
It's the number retirement thing is if you're memorable to the fan base, in my opinion. And I think it's a travesty that Norm never got his number retired, that Rodman's number isn't retired. And I definitely think that Pax, that D Rose, and you can make a case for Joe.
And listen,
but definitely Derrick.
If you run out of numbers, you just go into the hundreds. You could be number 210. You could just put
What's wrong with that?
3 digits on your jersey. Why can't you do that?
I love it.
I'd be the first person to do that. Wouldn't that be
what
great?
Number would you be 187?
No, I'd be 111. Just 111.
Oh, 111.
Yeah. Yes. Does Zach Lowe go into the Basketball Hall of Fame, guys?
Zach, the reporter?
Yeah, I mentioned that because ESPN laid him off today.
Wow.
Does he go into the headline from the New York Post is ESPN lays off NBA reporter Zach Lowe over 7-figure salary.
He had a 7-figure salary. Wow.
I just figured that I'd ask you guys if what has happened to the guys that are covering, the NBA? Woj leaves to go back to St. Bonaventure to be their AD? Not their AD,
not their AD.
GM.
No.
It's Shams' world.
Yeah, and we're just living in it, aren't we? Cap, call in, call in and get angry. So then we have to force you to make an apology to somebody.
This is and I said yesterday, Cap and I are in a great place, but this is where I get angry. Yeah. He gets overly emotional, and then he's going to have a take, and it's going to be the wrong take. And in a year or two, he's going to be proven wrong again.
You guys did get along quite well yesterday.
Yeah.
Cap said that he was overserved. Like I said, Cap, how could you get overserved?
I could tell he was buzzed.
Well,
he was.
When I go to that thing, I don't drink the whiskey because I'm not really a whiskey drinker. I like the taste or the bourbon, but I spit it out. Especially, we have this big spit jar. Especially since I was driving.
So you do the bourbon Haktua?
Yeah. So he said to me he drank every ounce that was in all 6 glasses.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I had a little sip of each, just tasting it.
Can you believe that the one that you and I picked, and we were picking 6 thanks to your selection of the 2 of hearts in the card draw to determine where we were going to pick. Just know for sure, Tyler, if we ever are in charge of a lottery, don't let Silvy be the one that represents us because he's going to get the last selection anyway. So we get the 6th pick and ultimately ended up with the one we would have chosen had we had the first overall selection.
One of them, yeah. I think we were going to take another one, but this was our second favorite. And so, in case you don't know, Few Whiskey is awesome. A big partner of ours. This will be the 3rd annual barrel pick. So we're going to, I believe it's going to be in December. We're going to have a night where we all go to Benny's Beverage Depot. and they're going to have 6 different bottles of few for you to taste. It will be a blind taste test,
And you'll buy
and you will select one that you like. You will vote on one that you like the most. And last year, we nearly shocked the world. They announced us as the winner, but we weren't the winner because Carmen made a mistake. We finished second. It was like the Oscar mishap.
Yeah.
So
Nobody
this
got
year,
slapped,
we think we're going to win.
Yeah.
And I put it because Waddle and I have been working on a few bourbon scale.
Yeah.
We had a scale that we implemented yesterday.
Already forgot about it. What was our scale? I forgot.
Well, from spicy to not spicy.
Oh, yeah.
And we picked one in the sweet spot.
I thought we were on the same page. Maybe we weren't. The one that we ended up with was the one that I had listed first overall by a long shot, too.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. That was when I tasted it. It hit my lips.
It was my second favorite.
Felt it all the way down in my plums. That's what I felt. Hey, you got Cowboys and Giants tonight. Are you interested at all in Thursday night football? Or are you all Cowboysed out?
No, I'm always interested in Thursday night football.
Okay.
I am tired of seeing the Cowboys on national TV, but that doesn't mean I'm not watching.
Okay, it's early, but how would you rank your pregame shows, your pregame and postgame shows? Are you enjoying the Amazon Prime pre and post?
I haven't
Where's
been
it ranked?
home early enough to watch it.
Okay.
So, and I won't watch tonight. Braxton's got a game under the lights.
Oh, really?
So I'll just
Where's
watch
he
the
at?
game on my phone. Yeah.
Where's he?
In Glenview.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a like a makeup game, and so they're playing tonight at like 7.
Boy, that was the best as a kid when you got a chance to play under the lights.
Yeah. A little bit of a slump. So
He is?
I'm bringing a bottle of wine, and I'm sitting down the line. I need to disengage.
What do you mean he's been in a slump? I mean, it happens to everyone, but has he moved on from the baseball season? It feels like the baseball season's probably
No, I think they're burnt out. I
Yeah.
think, and he especially, I think he's burnt out. I think, again, this is a good example of 8-year-olds are not meant to be playing one sport for like 6 straight months over and over and over. And they practice like 2 or 3 times a week. They play once or twice a week. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Like he has way more fun now playing flag football. He doesn't have the fun he used to have going to baseball games.
Nice. Is he your
Do you know what I'm
quarterback?
saying? I think No, he's not a quarterback. He's more like a tight end, and he's had 2 pick sixes in a row in the last 2 games.
Ooh, yeah. I like it. Before we go to break, real quick, I think we talked about this briefly, but this week's ESPN power rankings are out, NFL power rankings, week 4, and I think we all discussed that the Bears find themselves 26th. Just behind the Cincinnati Bengals and just ahead of the Denver Broncos. Any thoughts about that before we take a timeout?
Who do you have more faith in, the Bengals or the Bears?
Wow. Are we playing the Chiefs or are we not playing the Chiefs? Because if we're playing the Chiefs, I'm going with the Bengals. If we're going with anybody
Not
else,
playing- Neither.
going Bears.
They're done with the Chiefs, and the Bears don't play the Chiefs. So going forward, who do you have more faith
Boy,
in?
that is blind faith. We're the 4th best team in our division. They may be as well.
Yeah, but
How can I sit?
them?
How can I sit here? Or you have more faith in who?
The Bengals.
I do too. I was going to say, how could we have faith in our team? That team went to the Super Bowl a couple of years ago.
Yeah, and they're just getting into rhythm with guys, playmakers. T. Higgins just returned. Jamar
Yeah.
Chase is just getting into shape. They've got chemistry with their quarterback.